Hey YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC, back on the channel. The A-10, I managed to fix everything from the last crash, which I have a video for that. What happened, I basically landed short of the runway, only by a couple feet, and then because I was going so fast at that point and it hit the asphalt and ripped all the gears off and broke the flaps, I had to rehinge, re-glue, even rewire one of the gear because the wire got pulled right out. So remaking it, seeing what it's going to be like. Here we go. Alright, so flying on an SMC 3600 pack. We'll give a camera person some time to get away from the truck. Bring it down here. And yeah, I really had to repair the gear on this again. The front nose cone, or nose gear I should say, has so many toothpicks and glue in it at this point that I don't know how many more times I can repair it, but I have to say this plane is very resilient. I have put this plane through a lot and it's still flying. So in fact, here I am flying with the flaps, as I always do, in takeoff. Alright, so we're going to take it out of safe and we'll see if we can do some maneuvering here. Bring it back around. I'm going to go up with it, then come back down. Now the SMC pack should provide me with ample flight time. I usually get about 4 minutes, depending upon throttle management. Hopefully those nav lights are showing up pretty well too right now. Pretty bright lights, nice for flying at this time of the evening with a jet that maybe you wouldn't otherwise. Alright, we're going to set up for an approach here. Drop the gear. We're landing from south to north. Generally, I've done pretty good with landing this plane. We're going to see if we can do a touch and go here. We're going to do landing flats. We're coming in a little high. A little bit harder hit than what I would have liked, but that was certainly a good test of my repair job right there. Alright. Hitting about 4 minutes on the timer, so now we're going to bring it to a stop. Checking for traffic here. We had an activity at the school right before we got here, so there's still traffic coming in and out, and thankfully they're parked over closer to the school. Distracting nonetheless. If I could bring this in a little bit better this time. That's much better. All right. Pretty successful flights. To check that nose gear, that's the one that has sustained the most damage. Got this plane way before I should have. First flight, they'd never flown 6S before. This is a pretty fast 6S jet. When I brought it in for a landing, I didn't clear nearly in time and broke that nose gear right off the bat. So it's been a battle to keep that together since day one. I'll take a quick peek at it here. And also maybe if we could see, I'm probably not going to be able to see the hinges in there, but I actually had to do hinge repair on this. You can see toothpicks, glue, all sorts of things. But again, a testament to this plane and how much it has endured, and it's still flying. Doesn't go all the way down, but it still works. Alright, well, kind of wanted to get this back on the channel because I said last time when I crashed it that was probably it for it. But you can always fix things. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending upon how you look at it or how my wife looks at it or part-timer looks at it, the Horizons has not had a sale yet, so I had to fix it. So, alright, but thanks so much for watching, YouTube. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. Do all those things to let YouTube know that this is the type of content that you want to see. And again, we are working on getting a better camera, so I am affiliated with FMS now. So if you can click on our FMS links to support us, any help with that is greatly appreciated. Again, Mark with Ultimate RC. Hey YouTube. We're going to try a second flight here with the A-10. We ran into problems with our camera. It's not really a camera, it's a selfie stick that has some stabilization on it, and for whatever reason it's not pairing up with our phone, which is what we use to shoot currently, plus what I have for my headgear here. And we weren't able to do that, so we had to shoot it just straight with the phone. I think we got some good footage. We're going to do one more flight. Again, one of the things we're working on is trying to get a better camera to provide better content. So, and I am affiliated with FMS at this point. Use our links. We get a small commission for anything that you buy. It doesn't matter whether it's a plane we're showing you or not. And gosh, I hope at some point maybe I can get affiliated with Horizon, given all the products I have from them. So we're gonna roll with this again and see what kind of video we can get for you guys. Alright, not a bad takeoff. This one is a little bit squirrely. I've seen some other people complain about that, but on mine, with all the gear damage that I have on it, I really contribute a lot of that to all the crashes that this plane has sustained over the years. Again, it still flies and flies well. It's the gear that is really, I don't want to say it's a mess, but it's in pretty not in the greatest of shapes. Going up with it, gonna bring it down. This plane pretty powerful. We'll go back up with it. Here, do a roll. Pretty quiet. Oh, and here I am with flaps in again. I unfortunately don't have this plane programmed to my IX-14, so I can touch a button in here. Hear that where my position settings are. You guys, if you've watched enough of my videos, you know I'm always leaving my takeoff flaps on and not pulling them out after takeoff. I don't. Someday I'll get it. Not making any promises as to when that might be. Come flying down. Those nav lights really light up nice. We're getting towards that time of year where you almost have to always be flying something with lights on it. at least for when I get done with work. I'm only got like maybe a half an hour at this point. I'm gonna go up with it again. Coming back down. I got a car leaving, and then I think what I'm gonna do is try and set up for touch and go here. We'll bring it around. And I've mentioned before about what planes I think you should do when you're doing 6S. This again is certainly not a first jet like what I did. I think it's a pretty good maybe third jet, maybe even second, depending upon 6S jet now I'm talking about, depending upon your skill level and how much flying you've done previous. Again, some point I'm going to do a video on that, get it together. Once you learn how to land this plane, it does actually land very nicely. That was just with takeoff flaps in. Bring the gear back down. We probably got enough for one more go around here. Flying my second 3600 SMC pack, so I should easily get 4 minutes of flight time. Probably get a little bit more. Keep this jet with just a little bit of a nose up attitude, and then a little flare. Not my best landing, but pretty good. Been a little bit since I've flown this, because I've let this sit on the shelf after that crash, which was, I don't know, midsummer. I just got it together this weekend. Really rainy weekend here in the state. Cold, no flying, no fun. Time to work on models, I guess. I hate this time of year. Hate's a strong word. Strongly dislike. Alright, coming in, we're going to do this to a full stop. Full flaps in. A little high. Chop the power. There we go. That flare, I was able to really eat up my inertia with that. It chopped the power completely because I'm too busy yapping and not paying attention to my approach. Alright, YouTube, so again, hit the bell, like and subscribe. Appreciate your support. And again, let YouTube know that you like to see this type of content. Again, Mark with Ultimate RC. Thanks for watching.